today, where we're going to do a strength and intervals workout. It doesn't matter what day it is anymore, right? We've given up on that. I've given up on that. Let's get moving with some baby jumping jacks. And this also obviously can be the step out. Our movement is just a little bit of flailing. If you like to put the hop into it, just gentle movement to get you warmed up, right? Okay. So middle of May, so May long weekend coming, so the snow forecast makes total sense. Doesn't it snow every long weekend? For all those poor potatoes who decide to go camping on May long weekend. That's an annual tradition. 3, 2, 1, and side shuffle it out. This can be stepping. You choose how big the steps are, or you can put the hop into it. If you've got a bigger distance than me, you go further if you want. Make this as exciting and stimulating as it seems to be suitable for yourself. We're warming up. So today is welcome to leg fatigue day. Today is leg fatigue day. A bunch of stuff is going to come back to legs all the time. Should be fun, or it could also be terrible. I don't know. The point is to do it, crush it out, and then go sit. Not for the rest of the day. Make sure you get up every half an hour and twirl or do a couple jumping jacks. 3, 2, 1, and come on out of that. Okay, hike out the butt kickers. So we're going to get these legs nice and warmed up. Lift those toes inside your shoe whenever you do this. And don't ask why you're here. Just be glad that you are. Perfect. Moving. Feel the rhythm of your movement. So like I always say, when you watch what I'm doing, take the instruction, and as soon as you can, make it your own. Don't just mimic what I'm doing, but feel your own movement, okay? Now, if it's there for you, let's turn this into a jog. 3, 2, 1. And again, if every time you try this jog, you hate it because your toes feel funny, ankles don't like it, knees hate it, the body is just jiggling all over the place, whatever it is, then don't do it. It's fine. This is not one of my favorite things to do at all. Biomechanically, I've always struggled with it, so I just keep doing it so I get better at it. 3, 2, 1, come on out. And after 10 years, it's improved. All right, hiking knee to opposite elbow. They don't have to touch. You do have to keep your chest up, and you have to feel like you're doing a little mini, kind of a plank or a sit-up, holding your tummy tight. Head is up. Hip flexors are activating. Toes are lifting inside your shoe when that foot comes off the ground. All right, so we maybe caught our breath a little bit. That means we do this a little bit faster. If it's there for you, speed it up. If you started super fast, well, speed up anyways. Can you go a little faster? 3, 2, 1. Come on out of that. Perfect. All right. A little more leg warming up. So we're going to do a nice big reverse lunge, and the hands are going to come to the inside of the front leg, preferably tenting your fingers, so just the fingertips touch. Pelvis drops, back leg tries to stay straight. I know my back leg is bent. I'm okay with that. I'm just trying to press the back of the knee to the ceiling, and therefore, or thereby, stretching out my hip flexor. So we're just gently alternating from side to side, going down into the stretch, never really holding it, just squeezing out the best last drops of juice out of those hip flexors you can get. And we're just glad we're not hopping around anymore, right? So with these exercises I got going on today, the squat pulse is just more about, let's just put some tension into the legs, make them work. And then this is my last one here, by the way, last one of these lunges here, and then we're gonna pop out. Perfect. Grab your water. So the squats are not fast, okay? It's all about, if you've got your weights up by your shoulders, or down by your sides, or no weight. If you got no weight, have your hands up by your chest. You sit as low as you feel comfortable, then do a little pulse, and then pop up and back down, okay? So fairly slow for 50 seconds. To make it a bit gentler, don't go so low. At the top, take a little pause break. To make it harder, go lower, a slow pause. When you get to the top, don't stay there at all, just almost bounce off the top, okay? And then you got your weight to make it a bit harder too. Okay, 50 seconds, slow and controlled, holding the tension in the stomach the whole time, breathing. That's paired with a plank rock. So, here's our versions of this. This is, yes, it's a plank. The full meal deal version is holding this plank position, and I really want to focus on getting our arms to twist so the elbow pits point forwards, okay? And then for the 50 seconds, you're going to move forwards. So now you're going to feel this in your wrists, and you're going to squeeze your armpits closed. So we're focusing on shoulder stability, squeezing armpits, wrist mobility. That's the point of this exercise, okay? So, a couple ways to make this possible is do a couple of rocks, take a knee, take a breath, and resume, okay? Another way is put those knees down on the floor, and they never leave the ground. So the butt kind of sticks out, and then the butt drops as you rock forwards. And again, you're focusing on squeezing your armpits closed and working on that wrist mobility. We need that, okay? Now, if based on your strength or the fact that your wrists just can't bear that much weight at all, this works really, really well on the wall also, because the wall is vertical, your body's angled, so we're going to get that nice wrist mobility going. So you'll stand at a bit of an angle, and then from there, it's kind of a calf raise with your wrists against the wall. Keeping those elbow pits pointed up, squeezing those armpits closed. The core doesn't get much work, but that doesn't matter, because that's not the point. The point is to get wrist mobility and shoulder stability, okay? Perfect. That's the plan. I'm going to press start, and we're going to go in 10 seconds. I'm going to grab some weights for these squats, I think. Just a couple of little things. We're going to squat pulse in 3, 2, 1. And we sit down there, do a little pulse, and then up. We're exhaling as we rise. Want to add a little extra spice to this because you don't have enough weight for yourself. And when you get to the top, don't even let your knees straighten out. Okay? And you can also add a double pulse at the bottom. Yeah. The weight is in your whole foot. The heel, midfoot, forefoot. The toes should not be digging into the ground. Reaching the butt backwards. Chest is up. You're looking forwards. You're looking forwards to this being done. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Okay. Nice job. We're going for 3 rounds of this. 3 rounds. Now we're doing that plank thing. Yes, our stomach might work. The goal is shoulder stability, wrist mobility, just a little bit of, this is like treating ourselves. We need this kind of stuff. Okay, we're going in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And here we go. Now the knees on the floor is a really good option. If you don't do a lot of planks, like for example, this is your first day with me, then make this manageable for yourself, okay? With this, the goal is for me to keep my elbows straight. That's really important. Elbows have to stay straight. And I'm just working on some wrist mobility and enjoying the second-hand benefits of holding a plank for 50 seconds with my core. Remember that those knees, the bum shoots up a little bit, and then the hips drop as you go forwards. And you really feel those armpits close up. And rest. Perfect. All right. We got it. You know what, actually we're gonna do 4 rounds of this. I kind of felt like I had to practice a bit on the first round, so lots of instructions, lots of technique. Let's do 3 more rounds really well, okay? All right, 5 seconds. Grab your weights if you have them, if you want them. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. You can play around here a bit with your foot position. This actually works with your feet really close together. That's kind of fun. And then you can also have them quite a bit wider. If your feet go wide, make sure the knees go with, meaning the knees have to stay over top of the feet. They should not collapse inward. All right, I'm gonna go right back. Time your breath so that you're exhaling on the way up. I mean, aside from being the right way to do it, you'll also feel better at the end of the workout. Sometimes if your breathing is messed up, you feel nauseated by the end. And rest. Yeah, so if you ever feel a little bit nauseated from the workout, sometimes the cause is simply that your breath wasn't in sync with your movements. Or you just hate exercise. Both are plausible explanations. Okay, plank thing. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Slow and controlled. So this is, again, full 50 seconds. Maybe you're on your toes for the first 10 or 15, and then you drop to the knees. When you're on your knees, you get a bit more armpit feel out of this because of the angle of your body. So you're definitely not losing anything when you do that. You don't have to beat the daylights out of your wrists. You just have to introduce a little bit of mobility. Okay, 5 seconds to go. And rest. So that's your correction for keyboarding and mousing treatment plan. All right, that's 2 rounds done. 2 to go. For the plank thing, the reason I didn't give you the back of the couch option or the chair option is I want those hands to be super nice and flat on the surface. Okay, grab your weights for the squat pulses. That beeps for us. Here we go. When you're in that lower position, try to push your legs outward. So if you're wearing soft feet and you're on a hardwood floor, well, now your feet are going to slide. So for you, then just don't do that. But if you've got shoes on, it's like you're trying to slide your feet apart, okay? And when you do that, and you do it effectively, you're going to feel your glutes work way more, okay? So, primary reason for that, it actually stabilizes your back and makes this exercise safer. Secondary benefit, bubble butt and relax. You get some good glute development. Because, I don't know, short season's coming. I don't mean the season's short, I mean we're going to wear shorts. All right. Okay, we're doing the plank thing again, plank rock in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Calm and relax. Elbows twisted, elbows straight. And we're living the dream. There's no easy part to this position. So you and I are just trying to keep our breath going because you can't hold it for 50 seconds. So the knuckle at the base of your index finger, try to press that into the ground, okay? the base of your index finger should press down into the floor, as opposed to digging the outer edges of your hand into the floor, okay? Almost, there we go, and rest. Yeah. Okay. That's the end of round 3, I think, right? Yeah, this is where you want to press into the floor. So if we were just doing 3 rounds, we'd be done now. But we're not. Okay, get ready for squats. 5 seconds. Grab your weights if you're using them. And 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So it's quite possible to use weights for the first couple sets and then drop them at the end. That's fair. Hold your tummy tight, just like when you're doing the plank. Okay? Just because this is a leg exercise doesn't mean your stomach gets to have a holiday. Every exercise is a core exercise. Keep your breath lined up, exhale on the way up. Nice. 10 seconds to go. And 3, 2, 1. Rest. Okay, those are not the last squats we're doing. That's just the last squats for round 1. Okay? Get ready for plank rock. So in my own self-counting head, this feels like round 3, 4, or 5. I kind of lost track. Doesn't matter. 3, 2, 1. And we're in. Whatever it is, this is the last time we're doing this. All right, so if that base of your index finger trick is new to you, don't forget about it. Nice. The rocking forward and backward is super small for the most part. And this may be where we're going to the knees instead of the feet. And the shoulders are really enjoying this. Nice job. This isn't the last core exercise, but it's the last plank. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, grab some water, walk it out, shake it out. The wrists will no longer be doing any work for the rest of today. Okay, perfect. Now what I'm looking for. That's right. You must know what that sound means. Every time I press a timer and then giggle, that means it's Tabata time. Now, what we're going to do is, rather than do one exercise 8 times, we're going to switch between 2. So it's only 4 for each. Doing squats. Back to the squats. You might choose the weight or not. Taking the pulse out, take your position that you were using, right? And then we're just going to boom, right? Through it. Let's go as fast as you want. I'm going to suggest as fast as we can. You get to choose how low you go. You get to choose your speed. We're going to do that for the first 20 seconds, then rest for 10. And the rest is basically going to involve getting into our new position, which is our V-sit. Okay, and then we're going to V-sit for 20 seconds. So reaching out, pulling in, reaching out, pulling in. Maybe don't go out all the way. Maybe support with the hands. Maybe support the legs with the hands. Maybe go out and in, pause, out and in, pause. You're going to make it work for yourself for the full 20 seconds. The way we like to do this sometimes is to not pace ourselves. Just go hard from the beginning and then fade towards the end. That's one way to go. I don't know, some of you like to do it that way because that's just the way you operate. We're going in 10. But then you can also just kind of have a constant pace throughout. Okay? Ready? In 3, 2, 1. Doing squats. All right, welcome to leg fatigue day. Okay, for sure the breath is lined up here. We're exhaling as we rise. Tummy's working, right? Holding your tummy tight takes the pressure off the legs. And rest. Super short rest, so get down, get on your butt. And this can be on a chair as well if you want. 3, 2, 1, and we're going. If you're breathing, you're exhaling as the feet get out to the furthest point. That's the hardest spot. You can do this flailing fast if you want, or super slow, or somewhere in the middle. Doesn't make much difference. It's for 20 seconds. Rest. Get up. We're doing squats now. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Don't slow down yet. We're just getting going. You might have to figure out how big is your breath supposed to be. Because you're moving quickly, that means lots of breaths. But rest. But we don't want to hyperventilate, so maybe you're taking short, quick breaths. Sit down. Get ready for V-sit. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Nice job. Let's go. Three, 2, 1. Awesome, man. Hop up. So when these next squats are done, then we're halfway done. 3, 2, 1. Go. Don't slow down yet. You started off too fast, then you get to slow down later, but not yet. And rest. Sit down. Get ready for V-sit. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And this is where my brain completely loses track of where we are. So we're just going to follow the timer. I know some of you are very good at knowing where we are and are eagerly trying to tell me, but you're still exercising, so you can't. Rest. Hop up. So whenever that thing says we're done, we're done. Ready, set, squat. Come on, keep going. You don't have to slow down, that's a choice, right? Choose not to. I know your body's telling you to. It doesn't know what it's talking about. And rest, sit down. V-sits, coming up. I'm feeling like this is the last thing. 3, 2, 1. And go. Then again, I felt that 3 sets ago, so try to keep that same speed going. All you have to do is try. Rest. Okay, it's gotta be. I'm not even gonna try it. I'm not even thinking about the next one. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Shut that down. Walk it out. And get ready for the next part. So your breathing's elevated. It's gotta be elevated. Keep it deep. As it slows down, that's fine, but don't go shallow with your breath. All the way in, all the way out. And then, don't forget to appreciate your fitness, right? That's kind of hard. You're kind of tired right now. So, over the next 10, 15, 20 seconds, notice that you're rebounding, right? You're feeling like, yeah, okay, I was tired 20 seconds ago, but now I've improved. That's fitness, okay? All right, part C. Back to the theme of welcome to leg fatigue day. We're gonna do a little more leg stuff, okay? So we're going to work off of that same Tabata timer, but we're not going to do the whole 8. We'll do 4, I think. So here's the thing. I say go, and we're going to get our feet nice and close together, and then we're going to reach our bum backwards and sit. And we're going to sit as low as we all feel comfortable to, okay? The key is butt goes backwards, sit as low as you want, and then for 20 seconds, we reach out to the side with one foot, other foot, one foot, other foot. The body does not go up and down. That's the key. If I was watching you, I'd be in your face, and we're not going to let the chest go up and down. Oops. Come on, there we go. So, that's the deal. For 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. I hit the timer, it's going. 3, 2, 1, and there we go. So, there's some weight on the heels back there. Don't forget the heels, okay? Woo. Reaching out. You're doing this as fast as you want. You've set your height, don't creep up. Keep nice and low. You get to reach out as far as, rest. You get to reach out as far as you want. It can be 3 inches, 6 inches, 3 feet, I don't care. Oh, lightheaded. Whew. Okay, get ready. That's us again. I know, 10-second rest. I'm gonna stop talking right now. Three, 2, 1, rest. I could actually hear the cheers through the internet. Oh, 3, 2, 1. We're going back in. Anybody else getting lightheaded from this? Oh, man. This is the second last one. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, one more to go. Here's the challenge for the last one. Keep your height the same. Don't let it rise. 3, 2, 1. Get her in there. Butt's reaching out backwards. Stomach is definitely fatiguing right now because it's been working this whole time. For all those skate skiers out there, or skaters, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, stop that. Oh, okay, you might hear the timer go again. Ignore it. I just can't get to it to stop it yet. Okay, move. Breathe, move, breathe. Whew. Nice job, everybody. We're going to finish with a hamstring stretch. So, we're going to do that seated. If you've got any extra tension in those hamstrings, and you're going to sit on something like a rolled up shirt or a towel. So one of the things that I continue to surprise myself with is how flexibility is all about what have you done lately. You might have had flexible hamstrings last week, and then this week they're not anymore. So you can have your feet out wide or do one leg at a time. So let's say your left foot's tucked in. We're still going to take the right hand, put it behind our right buttocks, okay? And then we're going to try to move our whole stomach and chest towards our right shin. You can grab the back of the knee. You got the long arm, short leg syndrome. You can grab your toe. The goal is for sure, I want my belly lying on my thigh, or at least trying to. And my throat is going towards my ankle. 3, 2, 1. We're going to switch sides. So the left hand by the left buttocks is intended to bridge and push myself over in that direction. Well, nice work, guys. So the last couple of weeks with this spring session of workouts, I'm not going to lie, Chris and I were pleasantly surprised with the participation rate. Not that we thought anything less of you guys at all. 3, 2, 1, switch sides. Same thing on the first side. But, I mean, when you take a break from something and then try to start it up again, it's difficult to get re-engaged. And then that combined with spring, and for all of us, the end of the school year. So it would have been very easy for a lot of people to disengage from the process. And you just showed up and crushed it from the beginning. And that's amazing. That's really, really good. 3, 2, 1, switch sides. So, same thing, left side. So it's not about what we're doing, it's about the fact that we're doing it. So if you've got that ability, basic mentality to just show up again and crush it out, congratulations. That's so good. 3, 2, 1, slowly come out of that. So we're working on our fall schedule already. It's going to look pretty much the same as what it was all year long. So come fall, you'll get to register for it. So look for that. Anyways, nice workout. Good job, everybody. Good luck with your legs. Don't email me till Monday if there's any issues, okay? Have a good day, good weekend, good long weekend. Get the snow shovel out. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. So does your body. Take care.